Hey everyone, welcome to the How This Class Works video. And let's just talk a little bit about the how, why, what, where we can operate in the class. So first of all, the class is Digital Imaging Design, GDSN 178, and our term is for the first summer session, which goes from tomorrow, or June the 7th, by the time you get this video, to July the 9th. So these are roughly those dates. Now, we're going to go with about 20 days almost, or just shy of 20. I believe it was 19 or 18 days to be a part of the course. So we're going to be doing or meeting specifically Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 2:15 and a break at about 10:30. This schedule is subject to change, so please be available for the first day of class so that we can kind of discuss those options of how we can go about using that time wisely for you and for the class. So that is the first component. Okay, so we're not starting in the second session. We're starting for the first session, which is literally that first month of summer. Okay. The Zoom link is also available online within the Canvas page, and we'll take a look at that in just a few moments. So that is the first component to it. This class is obviously designed to be a project-based learning simulation. And what that means is that we are basically creating projects and learning through the application of new knowledge in a project. So one of the projects we do in the class is a magazine cover, which is basically our final project before the portfolio. And what that does is that we basically take everything we've learned from our Photoshop basics, right down and integrate it within that project. So it's the best way. It allows for creativity to flourish. And it creates also a higher level of thinking, higher order thinking, which pretty much makes it stick to your brain for the long term. So the idea on this class is that we really want the information to go forever into your careers, into your futures, into whatever area you want to apply this knowledge, okay? So in order for it to stick for the long term, we're going to need to start building in-depth projects so that we can make it sustain for the long term, okay? So that is just one component to it. Now there are various modules to the class as well, so there's different units that we'll be going through, and those units range from designer therapy, which is basically mindsets, mental habits, and even value-based pricing in terms of cost and how to make money in this field. That's all in the first unit, which is designer therapy. We then go into design principles, or the principles of design, where we learn fundamental principles towards designing, how to see like a designer. And then we move into the technology part of it, which is the fundamentals or the basics to Photoshop. So we learn what I believe are the most important essential tools that you're going to need for using this program for the long term. That's never changed throughout the foundation of the program. And then it leads to a capstone project, which is basically the magazine cover project, which is a truly in-depth project that allows us to look and apply everything that we've covered for the first 3 units and go deep into creativity, designing, contrast, typography, images, color, you name it. We put it all into the mix using Photoshop. And then our final project will be a portfolio where we basically take all these tools, all these projects, and we put it together into one nice, neat digital portfolio or a Google slide where we apply everything. If you've taken my class before, it's very similar to my previous classes. So nothing changes too much except for the content and a few projects here and there. So we welcome everyone back to the class that's continuing on, and I'm so happy that you guys decided to further your education with me as your teacher. It is truly an honor, okay? Then we just go into like the structure of the class, where ideally what I like to do is kind of format everything according to Canvas. So if we look at Canvas, here, this is student view. Basically, when it comes to the formats for Canvas, the idea is that it's very easy to understand, right? So we really want this to be something that you can navigate towards. So if I float my little bubble over here, if you basically notice here where it says home and grades, that's all your navigation, right? The stuff that matters most. So home, grades, what's my grade? And then everything in the class is pretty much right here, which is in the modules. Obviously, there's going to be more units and modules to come, but for right now, in the pre-class checklist, all you have are the essentials. Zoom class, right? Where is this? How do I log into your class, professor? Welcome video. Welcome to the class. Excited to have you. And then, of course, this video that you're watching right now, which hasn't published, but it will by the time you watch this. And then syllabus signature, which goes through the basics. So literally everything is going to follow this format where your entire class experience is in the module on the home page with a very easy to navigate functionality to it. If you have a mobile phone or cell phone, you can actually download the Canvas mobile app, log in, and also participate through the class through your mobile device. Obviously, I'm assuming that you have a laptop next to you or a computer because we definitely want to be able to design using a laptop or desktop computer. So if you have a PC or a Mac, we will also give you access to instructions on how to download Adobe Photoshop, but you will not need Adobe Photoshop for the first week of class because we're going to be going through designer therapy, fundamentals, and basics. So it won't be till the end of the first week that we'll be giving you instructions, or I'll be giving you instructions on how to download the program going forward from there. Also, Wellness Central, last thing I'll mention, Wellness Central, which is down here, is basically a wellness link that allows students to get services for free in all areas, mental health, physical, emotional wellness. These are all really great topics, and it's free for you guys. So if there's ever a time that you need additional support or resources, or need a phone number, or need to talk to somebody, obviously I'm here for you. And if for whatever reason you need more support or services, click onto the Wellness Central app that's here, and it will lead you to free resources that you can access for assistance in the area, in any area with regards to physical, emotional, even financial support if you need it as well, in any area. So we're here to serve. We're here to help you guys get as easy access to the information as possible, and so it's available for you there too. Okay, so that's that information there in regards to what we're seeing in the class. I also take a pretty flexible approach when it comes to some of the videos. So if you're noticing, there's YouTube videos embedded to this class. After every class, I take the recording, put it onto YouTube, and access it for you guys. But it's only available for days that you are absent or something comes up that you can't make it to the course. But the idea is that you want to be present because pretty much every day we're doing something new in the class, and we want to make sure that you have access to all that information immediately. So for whatever reason, Wi-Fi goes down, internet comes up, or even just life happens. You know, some things happen in life, and I totally get it. We want you to finish, and so we want to give you as much access as possible to recordings, videos, email, modules, Canvas, appointments. We want you guys to be successful, so we want to make it as flexible as possible to be the best that you possibly be in this class. So if there's a day that you can't make it, please let me know. Drop me an email, just giving me a heads up that you will not make it. And then obviously the recordings will be available. But be aware that some of these projects are going to move so quickly that you'll probably only have a day, maybe two, to get them completed and turned in. So it's going to be really, really important to get that momentum going. Okay. I also like to include discussion posts, which are short questionnaires or videos, just to expand your mind and get you guys thinking about each unit and module. And it goes pretty quickly, as I said, with regards to that. So essentially, all you really need is a laptop computer, an internet connection, access to Wi-Fi in order for you to get your downloads, and enough storage on your computer in order to put Adobe Photoshop into your system. So, and we'll go over that in the live session so that we can go into further details about how that's done and how can that be acclimated, okay? So that's sort of the how, what we do. We'll talk about a little bit of the why and why I decided to teach when we go live in our first session. Where is obviously online. So we'll be meeting online live pretty much every day. So these are not pre-recorded per se. We do meet. I say hi, I say hello. You hear people running in the background saying good morning and goodbyes and things like that. It's a busy household here in the Almena house. And so there's a lot of things going on in here. And I'll probably hear some stuff going on in your house too. That's okay. It's flexible. I don't get mad. If there's noise that happens, no problem. If there's a situation that pulls you away, no problem. Drop me an email. Let me know, okay? And I'll be more than happy to help you. I also like to do, within about the first quarter of the class, which probably puts us about a week or two in, emails, or I call them ways to catch up. So if for any reason you're running behind in the class, I do a quick email to folks, and I call it the How to Catch Up in 30 Minutes email. And basically it allows you to catch up in the class in literally 30 minutes so that you don't fall behind. It's a really great way. It was very helpful in my previous semesters in my digital illustration class, and I want to carry it on, probably maybe do it run it twice if necessary, as needed. So that's something that I also like to do to add support. So hey, here's ways that you can catch up in 30 minutes. Give it a go if you feel like it's helpful. If not, then move along and we'll find me in class for the next day, okay? So that's ultimately what we have going on in the course. That's the who, the what, the where, the when, obviously. So again, we kick off live starting on Monday, June 7th, going towards Thursday, July the 9th. We only meet Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So let me actually take a quick moment to show you that as well onto Canvas, because if you want to know where the schedule is, it should be on this video or on this link, syllabus welcome video, and the welcome video, yes. If we go to welcome video here, scroll down, you'll see right here where my little bubble is below, course project description. Right there, you just want to click onto it here, right to the side, so that would be right there. You're going to click onto it, and it's going to open up the calendar for the courses, and you'll see that you'll have everything at your disposal in that calendar. So it indicates the date, the courses, and the projects happening within that, and you'll have all that available to you as it's being loaded. So here it is right here. So notice that in red we have no classes. So that's June 11th, 18th, the 25th, right? Then we have July 2nd as well. And of course no class on July the 9th because that's a Friday. So our final is technically on July 8th, and portfolio kicks off on July 7th. So we have all these available to you. Take a look at it. Feel free to explore and get a visual for it. If there's any questions, issues, or concerns, obviously I'm here to assist and help you in any way, shape, and form. Okay? All right, guys. So I'll answer questions in class. Once again, welcome to our class. And this was just a short video on how the class works, how it operates, and typically frequently asked questions there. Okay? We will see you in class very, very soon. Have a good night, guys. Take care.